They carry wood ash minerals directly to plant roots at remarkable speed. The coffee supplies the workforce and fuel. The mineral drench delivers the bricks and mortar. When these two elements work together, they form a self-sustaining engine below the surface, one that grows stronger with every passing week. This goes far beyond ordinary planting. It is the operation of a living underground system where each organism feeds the next, faster and more efficiently than anything poured from a plastic bag of synthetic fertilizer. Unlike chemical products that strip life from the soil with every application, this approach enriches the ground after each summer. The soil gains value instead of losing it. Knowing the science is only the starting point. Results depend entirely on application. Order matters. Placement matters. Precision is the line between abundance and failure. Here is the exact planting process, followed in the correct sequence, with nothing skipped. When spring conditions arrive and the soil has warmed, begin by digging a hole slightly wider and a bit deeper than the root mass of the seedling. First, place a small handful of used coffee grounds into the bottom of the hole. This is usually a few tablespoons. For larger plants, use 2 handfuls. Mix them gently into the loose soil at the base. This creates a slow-release nitrogen reserve deep below the plant. Next, pour about half a liter, roughly 2 cups, of the fully diluted mineral solution directly over the coffee layer. Pause briefly and allow the soil to absorb it. Now comes the most critical step. Cover that moist, nutrient-rich zone with 1 to 2 inches of plain garden soil. This step is not optional. Young roots must never sit directly against concentrated organic material. That thin layer of ordinary soil acts as a buffer, allowing roots to reach downward gradually when they are strong enough. After that, place the plant carefully into position. Refill the hole, press the soil gently around the stem, and water thoroughly. The plant has now been given the strongest possible start. To keep this underground system active through the season, follow a simple weekly rhythm. Once each week, sprinkle a very light layer of used coffee grounds on the soil surface around each plant. Lightly work it into the top layer, so it does not harden into a crust. Also, once a week, give each plant a drink of the diluted mineral solution. Large plants receive about 1 liter. Smaller plants get half a liter. Always apply it to the soil near the roots, never on the leaves. This steady and gentle feeding pattern builds fertility that compounds year after year. Each season improves on the last. The soil becomes better instead of wearing out. Before using this method, 3 critical mistakes must be understood. Even experienced growers fall into them. The first is spreading dry ash. Never place dry fireplace ash directly onto soil or into planting holes. Never apply the mineral liquid without diluting it until it looks almost clear. Dry ash meeting damp soil always causes chemical burns. The second mistake involves plants that require acidic soil. Even when diluted correctly, the mineral solution shifts soil slightly toward alkaline conditions. Most vegetables and flowering plants prefer this range. Some do not. Blueberries, azaleas, rhododendrons, camellias, and potatoes depend on acidic soil. Applying the mineral solution to them causes pale yellow leaves, a condition called iron chlorosis, and slow starvation. Keep the ash-based solution away from these plants. For them, only the used coffee grounds should be applied. The third mistake is treating the 2 materials as interchangeable. When coffee grounds run out, adding extra mineral solution does not replace them. When no fireplace ash is available, doubling the coffee does not fix the problem. One provides the workforce and energy. The other supplies? The structural materials? The system only works when both are present, each performing its specific role. Avoid these 3 errors and the method performs reliably every summer with almost no cost and minimal effort. The common approach to gardening relies on chasing fast fixes, buying expensive chemicals each spring, struggling against natural processes instead of working with them. That path drains energy and leaves soil exhausted. Using leftover coffee and fireplace ash with care and patience changes everything. The soil becomes darker and softer. Plants grow stronger with less intervention. Harvests increase over time instead of shrinking. This is more than growing plants. It is building something lasting, soil that will be healthier next spring than it is now, and stronger again the season after that. A quiet legacy left underground for whoever tends that garden in the future. Before placing your next plant into the soil this spring, look at your kitchen counter. Glance toward the hearth. What you need is already there, waiting. If this approach reshaped how you think about soil, carry it forward. Apply it. Share the idea with someone who cares about growing better food. Strong soil changes everything. Please leave your thoughts about this content in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.